Maruti, as you know, is our mission is to provide joy of mobility to as many customers as possible. So we are expanding our portfolio currently, and we have a target of reaching 4 million vehicles by 2030. Introduce a lot of electric vehicles, strong hybrid electric vehicles, as well as work on the alternate fuels like CNG, biofuel, flex fuel, and also on the IC engines. Along with that, we will be introducing a host of technologies which is going to delight the customers in future. So as far as ADAS is concerned, I think if you look at it, it is advanced drive assist system. If you consider the context of India, we have a challenge of lot of road accidents. So can advanced drive assist systems help people in reducing road accidents or improving safety? That's a key question that we are trying to address. And India as a country has a lot of unique challenges and provides a host of opportunity for as a test bed for the world. I mean, I have traveled across the world, seen the application of ADAS technologies in Europe, Japan, or any other Asian country for that matter. And if you consider India as a country, and we have the opportunity, and this is a golden time for us to be a test bed for the world. And any ADAS system that we develop in India can actually be applied across the globe, anywhere in the globe, because the kind of traffic that we have, the kind of traffic mix that we have, the kind of vehicle mix we have, the kind of movement we have on the roads, I mean, good or bad, but we provide, I mean, India provides a lot of opportunity for ADAS. And as far as our company is concerned, we are working on ADAS system, which you will soon see in our upcoming vehicles. And we are tuning it to the Indian conditions and make sure that these technologies can help customers improve the overall safety. Bifurcated into two parts. One is a lot of alert systems or warning systems, and second is the real assist systems. So what we see is that in the first phase, we'll see a development of a lot of warning systems for the vehicles, so that customers are actually alerted when things are going to happen, and they become aware, and they don't feel that they're losing control, but they themselves take the actions. And in the next phase, you'll see that a lot of assist functions coming in when customers get used to it. Consumer behavior change is a very important factor as far as adoption of any new technology is concerned. So therefore, the kind of development which is going to take place in India is going to be in this fashion, is what we believe. And it is also going to be helpful because we have a diverse set of consumers coming from various strata of the society, and educating them is going to be very, very important in terms of useful of new technologies. I think that's something which is still being experimented. Both radar and camera, it's a question of how much visibility you want to cover, and for what speeds. The visibility depends on the speed. Therefore, if you are looking at a radar or a camera based systems, the span that each of the technologies has, it will decide that okay, how much is you are going to deploy, how it is going to be deployed. So it could be a combination of both, but globally there are also developments which are happening to see that because this also adds to the cost if we do have a radar and a camera based system. So globally there are developments taking place to see if one technology can be useful also to serve the purpose. So it depends, technology is there for a purpose. Ultimately, end of the day, our purpose is to provide safety to the consumer. So if any technology can provide that safety, it's I mean, most welcome at an affordable cost. Not necessarily, but it needs to be tuned to the particular vehicle application, and the kind of for example, if you talk of a let's say forward collision warning, or let's say AEB. So it would depend on what kind of speed the vehicle actually travels, and therefore what kind of force it has to be applied to make it come to a halt, and therefore a proper tuning will be required. I mean, a passenger vehicle versus a commercial vehicle, the tuning would be different because the vehicle behavior is different, because the driver profile also is different. So the brake pedal itself, the response of the brake pedal, the kind of systems that is there is different. So it would require a lot of change in terms of that, and tuning to the particular segment of vehicles. So I mean, we have a wide range of vehicles, as you rightly said, and these technologies are expensive technology. It's not doesn't come at very cheaply. So when we are looking at technology adoption, we are looking at technology adoption from a larger segment of vehicles and trickling it down to the lower end of the strata as we progress in terms of technology development. Because adopting a technology is not a tricky job. I mean, it's available, solutions are available, but it comes at a cost. How do we localize them? How do we make sure that they become affordable, like you rightly said, and then adapting it to lower segment vehicles? That's would be our strategy. Percolating down technology from a large, higher segment vehicles to lower segment vehicles. That's the right path, and therefore such technologies should be given as an option in the sense that customers who are willing to buy or willing to afford these technologies can buy it. So developing an option could be one approach. Second approach could be that, okay, how do OEMs, not only Maruti but all other OEMs, take these steps together and localize these technologies in India? That's going to be very crucial. No, each vehicle development, whether it is between Suzuki and Toyota, these are decided at a global level, at a strategic level, and the developments take place accordingly. For example, Grand Vitara, when Suzuki developed, this was developed for both Toyota as well as Suzuki, but the drivetrain from Toyota THS was adapted into the vehicle by Suzuki. But that's a production part of it. There are two parts of it. The design development took place in Japan and development took place in India. Production is happening in TCAM. So that's production is the second part of the whole strategic alliance. Similarly, Invicto and the High Cross, Toyota developed it for us based on our design inputs and all that thing, and that is adopted in India by us. Rumio is made by us based on the requirement that Toyota gave, but based on our platform and Suzuki powertrain and platform. Globally, such tie-ups happen, and I think we'll see how it unfolds in future. Per se, no direct correlation, but sustainability, if you look at it, people are talking of sustainability in different forms. The first and foremost is the sustainability from a carbon neutrality point of view, So CO2. If you talk of CO2, like I said in the morning, I think adopting different types of technologies for India, be it electric vehicles or strong highway vehicles or flex fuel or CNG for that matter, which is abundantly available, is going to be the pathway. But when you talk of sustainability in other forms, I mean, talk of materials, you talk of recyclability, you talk of LCA. So all engineering efforts, be it ADAS or be it vehicle dynamics, all areas are being looked at as to how do we reduce the carbon print on a LCA basis. So that's the approach is being taken in terms of engineering effort for future.